Hello guys, welcome to my channel Sports Info Now. Here we are with the daily edition of WWE Rumors Roundup. We bring some latest WWE news and update including Edge WrestleMania 37 plans, while backstage update on Zelina Vega WWE release and more important WWE stories. So watch this video till the end to not miss out any important WWE updates. Before we start the video, we request you to please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for instant video notification. So without further ado, let's start our video. Number 5 is Edge WrestleMania 37 plans. Since Edge made historic WWE return at Royal Rumble 2020, he was involved in a personal and intense feud with Randy Orton. They already wrestled in 2 matches previously, one at WrestleMania 36 in Last Man Standing match, while second at Backlash 2020 in best wrestling match ever. But things are changed right after second match at Backlash 2020 because in that match Edge suffered from a tricep injury. In the recent time, many WWE rumors stated that Edge may make WWE return from injury before WrestleMania 37. Then he finally faced Randy Orton in one final match. Even WWE news suggested that Edge and Randy Orton match could be not just a singles match but it's for WWE Championship. Now WWE latest updates stated that Edge may not face Randy Orton at WrestleMania 37. WWE's latest update is Edge's new and rumored opponent for WrestleMania 37 is The Fiend Bray Wyatt. Here is what WWE news stated. WrestleMania update. So stated that while Edge vs Randy Orton has been the long-standing plan and still at the moment, the idea of the Edge vs The Fiend has been discussed as a great deal for the show. Right now WWE tries to show triple threat rivalry between Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre and The Fiend. So let's see how things are pan out in the end. It's interesting to see WWE actually planning this feud and match for WrestleMania 37. If yes, then it's championship match or singles match. What do you think guys? Share your thought in comment section. Number 4 is backstage update on Zelina Vega WWE release. Zelina Vega's WWE exit shocked the pro wrestling world. WWE stated that WWE released Zelina Vega because she did not hand over his Twitch account to the company. Now WWE stated that Zelina Vega probably make more money than what WWE gives him. Here is what WWE update says. The situation, when you look at it, the nature of what was going down and how everything happened and the economic of the situation is that ultimately this is what had to happen. There is no other way out because she was making more money on her stuff than she was WWE offered him in a deal. So it would be foolish to give the stuff up and then WWE would have to fire her and she know how to know. Even she was maybe disappointing about it. They said if you don't do it, you are fired. So she has to give it up. She didn't give it up, so they was fired. So it was the story. There was from her standpoint. I mean, I know there is some people who are kind of doing these things like, well, she chose Twitch about WWE. But it's like if you are making more money from Twitch than WWE, then why would you? Do you know what I mean? Why would you make decision when you keep your Twitch and she will get paid for 90 days and when that 90 days up, she would going somewhere and she will probably get some, if not more money somewhere else. Now more WWE rumors come out about Zelina Vega's WWE departure. WWE spoiler suggested that WWE informed that Zelina Vega breached her contract in October 2020 when she opened the OnlyFans account. She was charging for a $30 a month for photos and videos content. So WWE and Vince McMahon try to set the example about they will not allow any superstar to fulfill WWE policy. What do you think guys about Zelina Vega's WWE release? Write your thoughts in comment section. Number 3 is The Undertaker hinted that he will still not retire from WWE. The documentary run on WWE Network named Brothers of Destruction featured The Undertaker. In this documentary, both Kane and Undertaker recall and talk about their friendship outside WWE ring as well as their feud in WWE ring. In this documentary, both WWE legends praises each other's works in WWE. In the last, The Undertaker hinting that story may not end over yet. Both Taker and Kane recall past memories and how they both played vital role in each other's WWE career. The Undertaker told that if they did not meet each other in the WWE ring, then their careers may have been different. Here is what Undertaker told. Who know where our careers would have been if they hadn't interacted. I challenge anybody to come up with a better story that AI has lasted that long. And just to be able to relevant now, that means a lot to me. Obviously, you are a little part of that, and our story together against each other with each other. Ken also reacted on the Undertaker statement and told how the Undertaker changed his life. Here is what the Ken told. You do have people that are very instrumental in your career, but also in your life. There is the thing, inflection points. If someone comes along and you can look back on yourself and life. If it hadn't happened at all, the good things that had happened to me wouldn't have been taken place, and you are a large part of that feeling. In the ending moment of that documentary, The Undertaker told that his friendship with Ken is special and they may not end yet. Here is what The Undertaker told. The feelings are mutual. Our friendship outside of WWE ring, it's really special to know that we are instrumental in each other's path, our career's path, which is really cool. We saw that it's not over yet. What do you think, guys, about the last words of The Undertaker told in documentary? Do you want to see another match of Brothers of Destruction in WWE? Then write us in the comment section. Number 2 is Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke injured on WWE Raw. Last week saw that Mandy Rose held his shoulder during her match on the Raw episode. WWE rumors state that she may suffer from injury, and the latest episode of Raw looks like it confirmed by WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. On tonight's episode of Raw, Shayna Baszler stomped out Mandy Rose's arm on steel steps and made sure that she would be out of Raw Survivor Series Women's team. Later in the show, we saw backstage that Dana Brooke concerned about her tag team partner. Then out of nowhere, Retribution's Reckoning coming and blindsided Dana Brooke and attacked her. Then she laid out Dana Brooke with stomping out around production crates. Then Raw commentator announced that both Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke is now injured and out of Raw Women's Survivor Series team. So now question is, who will fill that 2 slots in Survivor Series team? There is a many options available in the form of Alexa Bliss, Lacey Evans, Naomi, Nikki Cross, Peyton Royce and Reckoning. Then WWE already announced that replacement of Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke in the Survivor Series team. WWE official Adam Pearce told that Peyton Royce and Lacey Evans is replacing Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke in Survivor Series team. Number 1 is WWE could face consequences after Zelina Vega's WWE release. One news come out of nowhere by WWE when they announced that release of Zelina Vega. The possible reason come out are Zelina Vega breached WWE contract when they opened OnlyFans account, as well as she did not hand over her Twitch account to WWE. On Zelina Vega's WWE release, a huge number of fans expressed their displeasure. WWE reports also stated that WWE's Bruce Pritchard, who is a full-time WWE employee, is allowed to run his podcast on social media. But in Bruce's WWE contract, there is a clause, and because of that clause, he can do this. Here is what WWE news on possible consequences that WWE could face. It's not the end of the world for her, but there is re-implications. Especially right now, for WWE making the move right now, it's tricky one because they have people who are looking at them. This is the issue that has been around for 40 years and how they get away with, because there are small companies in certain ways. They don't employ for lots of people. It's like a FedEx, and FedEx, which the bigger company than WWE, get hammered on this very same issue. But that's because they are bigger, stronger company and they are in the public eye. WWE really isn't, but WWE completely violating the standards of what the difference is. I mean, it's completely violating it. It's not even a debatable point. I guess some people can debate it, but I don't see how much can debate it. Some people like, you are not going to introduce a new law. It's not go through 2 houses, and it's like, no, you just have to enforce the code, and that's already there, and somebody should go look. This is all from our edition of WWE Rumors Roundup. Hope you all enjoy it. Before you leave, please do like, subscribe, share, comment and press the bell icon for instant video notification. So see you guys in our next video.